to Church of the Divine Nation. Wow. 4 timeless messages, 1 1 1. Did I say 4 ones? Yeah. So, we're gonna get to the bottom of this peak hour thing. Definitely. What the hell is that? Hold on. What the hell? Okay. So edible straws, you see, have been around for 100 years. Okay? Edible straws have been around for 100 years, basically. And red vines came up with them. And this is my little sanctuary place. Thank you, thank you. What was that? Oh my gosh, you got locked out? You're gonna have to take the landlord, like the landlord knows. You know what I mean? The landlord knows what's up. It'll all work out, it's just a matter of God bless it. You know what I mean? Let's see with the dice. What is this? This is the home. And friends and Taurus. And we are going into Taurus energy tonight, which is of the King of Pentacles. Okay, the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles. Yes. Leo energy. Okay. Yeah, Leo energy we are going into, which is the Queen of Wands. Yeah, Leo. Sagittarius, sorry, Aries energy. I'm so freaking tired, man. Oh my gosh. But I gotta make this happen. So, this is like a group of people watching, and this is with partnerships. Maybe someone, a sponsor, someone into partnerships. Ships. Have you ever been on a ship? But this is creativity, learning, skill. This is offspring. This is luck. Okay. But it also might check for an ulcer, you know, because you stress a lot. And this M over here. This M over here is like teamwork, loyalty. And you've got that loyalty, that trust. You know, travel and being of like adventuristic person. And this is the year of the horse. Okay, so your name could have an E in it somewhere, or your person's name. Let's get a little more. The sun and ego. How lovely, right? That is actually the Leo. Leo rules the sun, and it's cognitive mind and the ego thing is the core stability, is their ego, sadly. being of leadership. Yeah, watching with a group of people, Capricorn energy, leadership, and self-love, self-love, self-love. Yeah. I believe that's the Capricorn energy. Sorry. Yeah, that's Capricorn. Everything I got going on. Crazy, huh? Yeah. But it is what it is. I like it without the light. My eyes are sensitive. But let's see, prosperity. We have prosperity. We have magic, rebirth, protection, liberty, success. Very hardworking. And then you have like pleasure, comfort, property, joy. You know, this is yin energy for female. So yeah. Everybody needs to just step back and think about the young one. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pull you with the Rhis card, actually. Yeah, from the tarot. Was I gonna use these? This is gonna be a short one because, dang, I'm tired. Look, the light, the truth, and the light. Rejoice and celebrate, for your new beginning is coming. A person of heart, of the heart chakra, that's open to their chakras. Okay. A recognition and reward. Being recognized for their work. Maybe this light worker, congratulations. Yeah, it took a lot of bullshit to get to where you're at. I'm very sure about that. But here we have, I don't feel like you're fertile in the moment, but this is Empress energy. 4-3, Empress energy of Virgo. Okay, we have the Aries Emperor of the Four of Wands, and the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Pentacles suit. Yeah. I guess there was some kind of disruption. There's a reason why maybe you can't have babies, is what I'm getting. But you could always spoil your dude. You know what I'm saying? Victory and success, empathy. This is like Capricorn energy. And temptation, and reflection, and intuitive, and intuition. Two is significant. In tune with your base chakra, so you probably know how to play drums or some kind of percussion instrument. And you're in tune with this very rare gift. Okay. And maybe you're looking for inspiration. I hope y'all can hear me. Oops. Don't do that. Okay, so partnerships and alliances. Okay, not just emotional withdrawal, but it's because you're partners. You know what I'm saying? And reflecting on this, like you have empathy for him, but you shouldn't because you're the person that needs help and has the hope. You know what I mean? Like, you're the person that's been praying and has the hope. You're the one who hasn't gone through an emotional loss in a way, but has, like, lost that a long time ago, kind of in a way. You were patient. Maybe you're patient. But look, all your sacral chakras, your memories of love, you're okay with that. Like, it was a part of your life. Understand, there's 3 things certain in life. It's taxes, death, and change, always. You know, patience and planning. Again, patience. Patience and planning. Yes, collective. I don't feel like your wishes were being fulfilled. But that's because the divine has something better for you. Don't worry. This foundation and achievements, this triumphing over success, this favor of the universe, Blackjack 21. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna win. You're gonna achieve a lot. Okay, you're the one with the foundation and the trust issue. And I don't blame you, because the person you're dealing with isn't very wise like you are or trustworthy. And the universe knows this. You know, so you're going to get a new beginning, a new start. Yeah, a new start. Your rest and rejuvenation, you're not getting enough rest. You need to get more rest for your new beginning. Positive movement moving forward. This is like the 6 of Swords. You know, letting go of the past finally. And dealing with the truths and accepting responsibility for it. You know? Is basically what's going on. You're going to have everything that you've ever wanted or wished for. It just doesn't happen overnight, unfortunately. Yeah. New beginnings, maybe you're fearing the unknown. Okay, so Nancy has a question. Your ex's daughter? Sneaking around her husband. Okay, let's ask the pendulum. This is how this works. This is how you see it. Okay? So, is Nancy's ex's daughter married and having an affair, yes or no? No. No. Is she sneaking around on her husband? Unsure. This is Virgo energy in Sagittarius. Is she sneaking around her husband? Yes. Is it to have to do with shopping? Yes or no, pendulum? Yes. If she's sneaking around, it's because of shopping. She's a shopaholic, of course. Filling Aries, Libra. Maybe 56, 67, between those ages. Anyways, and I hope that helped. Let's see what this oracle has to say. It's like a rebirth, a transformation of something, a reveal of being through it, losing someone and then being through it. And then it's like you almost lost yourself. You're going through it, the transformation. And being someone of resistance, Aquarius energy. In the 11th house of reflection, of love. Getting through the worst things. Growing a life together. Of love, because it came in the upright. And victory. This is the smartest guy in the deck. Supposedly the luckiest one in the deck. Of victory. Okay, of the boar. Oh my gosh, you got the hunt here, the hawk, the Sagittarius card. That you're right on target. Right on target. Aquarius, in love. Willing to spend the rest of his life with this person. Wow. That has confidence. Could have a Leo in their chart or be a Leo. That can adapt. That has been through some mother effing shit. That has assertiveness, which is true power, soft power of Aries energy. Okay? Power when it comes to being on target. You know, growing, these are salamanders. This is water energy. Growing, the cycle of life, the spring of things. I take this as passion too, or nurturing energy. Yeah. adapting, surviving, strength, and having confidence, following your instinct. Don't be like a vulture of the air, scavenging and just consuming. You know what I mean? Don't be like that. Be cunning like the fox and transformative like the monarch butterfly. The hummingbird. Wow. The hummingbird. Ancestor energy. Ancestor energy. Energy is we're all made up of energy. Let's see what else. Alright, so this is the dragonfly of air. You could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a star, a celebrity. You're delicate like the dragonfly, yet you can survive, whether you can survive the worst of the worst. And there's the lotus. It's like the dragonfly is always in a nirvana, joyful state. And we can learn a lot from their energy. Sacred, the starfish. Being sacred. Yes. Being of a water symbol. Emotional. Having value for yourself. Having self-value. The balance of Libra. It's like lies becoming in truth that came in reverse. Libra, balance, the yin and the yang. Protectors. Justice. Libra has this quality. Of look, heal, or frog, it's like fully rely on God. Has the ability to heal others and help others. And like the koala over here, in protecting, okay, having the power or having the favor of someone with power. Someone like you is 1 in 8 billion. You're endangered. Like we're endangered, like the koala. Protect it. Protect your value. And that's the message pretty much. Protect the value. Yeah. Like the ant in collaboration. You're a hardworking ant in collaboration. Okay. And through this collaboration with this person of power and the energy of, but I don't think you've talked in a while. I believe this is a shrimp. I'm not sure. Courage. Having the courage of the Leo. Okay. And getting the rest that you need. From all the hard work. From all the rebirthing and adapting and starting over. You need to get the rest that you need. Everybody needs rest. That is what you need right now. And not only that, you are favored by the universe, by God, by your enemies even. In this peace, have this peace of mind. Because you had the courage so you can rest. Taurus energy. Someone's providing. Someone's helping you. The most divine is helping you. You have the favor of very powerful people. You have the favor of the universe. You have the favor of people. Yeah, you're just trying to blend in disguise. You're blending in. You don't want to really be noticed. You're a very private person. I feel this Taurus energy. Very private person. Scorpio, too. Energy, private person. Yeah, you're very creative. Very creative in new beginnings. Very, very creative in new beginnings. Maybe afraid of the unknown a little bit. And that's where you have to have this courage. Look at this. This is like intention. You know, flow like the jelly. And the beauty of, did you know jellyfish are made up of 95% water? So you're creating with good intention and a peace of mind and courage and a sacredness and a happiness about energy, something with energy. You're very wise, wisdom. You're very wise. Anything else? You work hard, so you play hard. You're an investor, a shark, fearing the unknown, water energy. Yeah, water energy. You're an investor, someone that has worked hard to be where they're at. For their determination of wealth in Pisces. I feel like they're the ones that hold the key to making the big profits. Your name could be Rick. Someone could have tried to pull a trick on you. Yeah. Through some kind of secret. With money. And this Sagittarius energy. This is what I'm feeling. Maybe you live back east. And you also are a musician. Patience is a virtue, no, isn't it? And hard work. inspired by this patience. Inspired. Because why? You believed in yourself. You believed in yourself. Not just have believed in yourself. Okay, which made you open to be inspired. It created this freedom for you to do what you love to do for a living. You know what I'm saying? You're actually gonna get a deal. This person is a rising star. You're gonna catch a deal. Yes, a music deal. That's gonna create this freedom here. You haven't yet received the communication yet, but you will. Trust and believe you will. You are part of family now. And family never leaves each other out. Okay? So this is going to be communicated. That you're family and trusted and protected with the bad there. Because of your victory, honesty, power, rebirth, your sacredness, your love and your victory and your happiness and your peace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was a pretty cool oracle, wasn't it? It was like a oracle tarot. With new alchemy signs. Yeah, freedom. You're gonna get a deal. You're gonna be a star. You believed. You inspire. Look at the crown there. You're gonna collect royalties. Look, the star of Aquarius. Star of Aquarius. It's amazing to me, just amazing. Amazing to me. Isn't it now? It's windy as hell outside, you guys. So freaking windy, you wouldn't even believe. I really like this deck. This is a really cool deck. Oracle deck. I am breaking them in a little bit. Look, inspire the crown again. Okay, you're a healer, fully rely on God. Maybe you named your dog God. That's what I'm getting, or something like that. Hi Nancy. Oh, I answered your question a long time ago, but I'll post it on my Facebook when I'm done because YouTube takes forever to load up. So my Facebook, if you follow me, you'll be able to see a sneak preview of this live and rewind. You can probably rewind it from here. But on Facebook, it's Jessica Elisa, Alisa McDaniel. Common spelling. On Facebook, you'll see my face. Hi. Yes, fully rely on God. The deal, the real deal, because of your heel, musician. Okay? Very interesting, I might add. Let's see what your angels have to say. I got this really cool crow deck too. If you like crow, and look what came up, routine. You could be a dancer. You could be in the entertainment industry. Something like that, you know? This is for a rising star. You will know if this message is for you. It's for a specific type of person. And so take what resonates and what doesn't, leave for the next collective. Please, I would appreciate it. As this is a collective reading, we're going to do, let's see what the angels have to say. Let's see what the angels have to say. What do you have to say for my collective? Another one? Another 5. Jeez. Just another one. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is doubt. This is being pessimistic and mundane. Misfortunate. Misfortune. This is also, it's like your empathy, you're indecisive, your ego, loss, judgment. I feel Leo energy, the sun. I pulled it up earlier, didn't I? And then what? Even resentment, bitterness, withdrawn, pain, for reals. This is all negative energy. I'm going to have to cancel this negative energy out in a minute. Okay, so let me see. Bad intended return to sender. We thank you for the ones that are for us. We pray for the ones that are against us. For your vengeance has no mercy. Guide me in what you want me to tell the collective. We manifest things of a lot of money, wealth, good health, love, happiness, protection, happy living, something to look forward to, a new beginning. May the collective find someone they can share their life with, and bless this altar. Bless this altar. In your name I pray, Lord Jesus, amen. Real raven feather. Yes. I used to have a raven named Squawk. Anyways, bad mojo energy. Let's start again. I don't do bad mojo energy readings. I don't like the energy. This is like cool vibing energy here. Okay? And if there is an issue, it's like we solve it accordingly, like in a positive, optimistic way. and talk about it as the glass is not half empty, it is half full. But this is because of missed opportunities. This is because of you being stubborn and a lack of. Okay? And that's why you didn't get your fortune. It's no one's fucking fault but yourself. No one's fault. Or you or your person. Energy healing. I feel like you're healing right now. You are healing, transcending and healing, thriving. Okay. Which is a great thing. Okay. So your desires are within reach. You just have to have faith, patience, excitement, and relief. Okay? Believe in the law of attraction, of thought and feeling, diligence, action. Don't think of the negative stuff from the past, as we're all getting older here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're not alone. Don't feel neglected or discouraged or play the pity party. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. You have to make the best of what you have and make a peace. Maybe make a connected commitment to yourself through your life's journey. Honestly, a balanced clearing. Basically, just a balanced clearing. You know, in order to achieve these goals or to rebuild these bridges that you burned, and you have no one to blame but yourself or your person. Being a skeptical, right? A materialism. Being detached. Okay. Communication, expression, intimacy, honesty, accuracy. I feel like this is kind of a confirmation, you know? Through communication, accuracy, expression, honesty. Nothing more important than communication. Let's see these cards. Okay. Silver could be your aura, goddess, psychic, a sacred, proud, you know, this person has intuitive powers. Someone here has an intuitive powers. Okay. And not just that, renewed connections, reunion, a reconciliation, a forgiveness. Okay. Because if you don't forgive, it's just going to eat you up inside. You know what I'm saying? And blessing. It's a blessing in disguise that everything happened the way they did. You just have to trust the revelation of the significance of a surprise. I know, I don't like surprises either. However, self-respect and worthiness is an affirmation and independent worth of self-worth. Through a spiritual relationship of intuition, connection, signs, inspiration. Being someone's muse. Hey. Oh, sorry. Just be the real you. Freedom, authenticity, uniqueness, have courage. Courage came up again. Courage came up again. Take a spiritual adventure, travel, you know, get some experience, inspiration, or education. Just look around you and smell the freedom around you. I know, you know, you have a little more than someone else, and someone else has a little more than you. And if you were just cool, I think that you would get further. Yeah, wise decisions. Make more wise, brilliant decisions in an organized, validated way. In an assertive, organized, validated way. You play drums or bass. Healing. You know, integrated. Emotions. Devotions. You're ready. Momentum, validation, encouragement, and preparedness. I feel like you believe in preventative measure as well, to some degree. No more negative energy. This is the cool thing about my incense burner that I created. And that's it. Her name is Shelly. Shelly. Have you guys seen California? Shelly the cactus. Fucking love it. Anyways. Shelly. Her name is Shelly. 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 Oh my god, dude. It's gonna take me forever to get to 1,000, so please subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to put me out there. Help the algorithm. Help me. The edible straws. There's a tutorial on how to cut the plastic ones that are still around. Floating straws on timeless messages. 1111. Trending now. Edible straws. It just means you have to eat them. It just means they're flavored with your drink. They're eco-friendly. They're consistent. They work. Efficient, effective, and biodegradable within less than 14 days. So we're actually doing one little simple act of free kindness for our planet. What do you know? That's all you have to do. Yep. Not for you. Not for you. It might not be for you, but you know what? It's just a fork in the road. Everybody's gonna have to get into it sometimes because it's catastrophically ruining the earth. Okay? Literally. And this is a deep knowing. Through the fates. Through the fates for future generations to come. Break the fucking cycles already. The chaos, the conflict, break the cycles. The truth has always been there right in front of us. It's like these celebrities and stuff, it's like what all the glitters is not gold, man. You know what I mean? The truth is the truth, and the truth hurts sometimes. All right? It's not all serendipitous as it should be. Most of these people are orphaned or were given up on and had to go through some bullshit just to get some peace of mind through having an imagination and creating things, being an inventor, an observer, a musician, an actor, having the building blocks, some kind of building blocks to do so. Thank you so much. Any donations that you leave, I really appreciate. They'll go towards the channel to keep it going. And poised. I feel like you're poised. You have efficacy, the serendipitous person. Yes. You are of money. Okay, so we figured out what status you were. So yeah, you're a material person that's not willing to take risks, and you have a lot of people that back you that didn't back you at one point, and you know exactly what to do. You know what I'm saying? All these are coming in the reverse. Like, you don't want to, but you would. You know, you don't want to take a risk, but you will. And it's like, you had all these people that backed you that aren't going to be backing you, because it's like, now you're like, what do I do? Imagine Sagittarius. Yeah, looking for emotional fulfillment of a family, of the Ten of Cups. Okay? And that's where the risk comes in. Are you willing to walk away from all the materialistic bullshit to have this? Even 10 of Pentacles. Or King of Pentacles, which is this with the 10 of Pentacles. It's like 2 cards in one. Yeah, see this King of Pentacles, Aries, Taurus energy as we're going into Taurus, and also air energy of not really feeling. I feel like you're procrastinating. And you're usually a determined person. You're very determined as a person. This is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Definitely Taurus. Taurus energy is the Hierophant, which is of tradition, or the Four of Wands, or the Page of Pentacles. So if any one of those cards come out, that is why. What to do. And this determination. Yeah, this woman is in the dark about shit. She has no idea what the fuck is going on. She's like, what the fuck is going on? And no one's fucking telling her. So she feels like so anxious, you know, because she took a risk that failed. You know what I'm saying? Like, she made a lot of, she learned the hard way, I guess, in business. And so, yeah. This person addresses the white elephant, I feel like, and a lot of people don't like her. Just as much as they like her, they don't like her, and that's the issue here. So thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. I appreciate you guys. I really do. What is this? Slanderous talk. Yeah, what was I saying about a bunch of haters and the Page of Pentacles? Being able to go any direction that you want for the first time in your life and not having to worry about financial freedom, and people fucking hate you for it. Okay, and that is not your fault. Okay, I feel this air, earth energy. That is not your fault. See, you're a superstar rising. I feel like you're building a catalog. You're building a name. You put in many years of efforts, and it takes many years of efforts to be anything. And that's why I encourage anybody, you know, Start right out of high school, man, when you're 18, you know? Because that's going to take your whole life to make a good name. I mean, I was looking at the show with RuPaul. Awesome show with the drag. A really cool fucking show. I thought so anyways. But I was one of those weirdos that like to dress up my boyfriends. Anyways, yeah. It took him 30 years to get that show. In the 80s, he was like the only open transvestite, you know? And he made a stand for everybody, a statement. A stand for everybody, you know, like, made it okay. And it took 30 freaking years. And it's just sad it took that long. You know, when I think about how long it really fucking took. It just is sad. Anyways, I love the show. You guys gotta check it out. Look, yeah, this Emperor energy. What was I fucking telling you? This Emperor energy of Aries of the King of Pentacles, okay? Into Empress energy and the Four of Wands of marriage. I mean, I'm telling you right now, with the King of Pentacles coming out right there. Okay? Just lovers, though. They're not your soulmate. This Virgo energy, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus. That is very generous. Very generous, I must say. Slanderous, but generous. And keeps you in the dark about a lot of different things. These are lies going to be coming into truth with the King of Wands. Yeah, lies becoming into the truth. It was this way, it would be truth becoming into the lies, but also Leo energy. Sagittarius, Aries energy. Not just the, and it, yeah. If I get the Seven of Cups, it's because of this card. I'm confirming that. Look, people just want to ruin people's generosity. It's sad. It's like they can't see the truth. You know? Maybe somebody is losing sleep. Someone that lied. Someone that was wrong and lied and did something bad in a karmic way is losing sleep here. Not feeling overwhelmed with chores or anything, but overwhelmed with, like, maybe emotion for what they did to another person. Not feeling too free for what they did to this star energy. What was I telling you? Aquarius energy, Libra, Gemini. You are a superstar. You're a fucking superstar rising, dude. The universe has not forgave up on you. Don't think that at all. Like adventuristic, what was I saying? Adventuristic. Yeah, the Empress. Staying where you're at. Things going quickly. When it comes to things that you need from this person that keeps himself introverted and emotionally disconnected. But there's no greater person than a woman who gives their whole heart. This high priestess, star energy. Someone who keeps procrastinating a decision. And they need to make a decision about a Sagittarius that's, I don't know, it's like no one can agree to disagree. And it's all about perspective. Again, perspective. Going back to perspective. So it's all about perspective. And you can change your future into good or bad. You have that power. You see what I'm saying? If you look at the full picture, and that's why these readings are important to most people. Plus, most people are lonely. This is for veterans too. Thank you, every veteran out there, for being there for us, me and you. But yeah, it's all about perspective and how you look. Is the glass half empty or is the glass half full? Look, person of music, okay? And of logic, that's intuitive, but lives in the moment and appreciates the moment through this perspective. Okay, and a person of logic. Look, happiness. And it's like when you become wealthier and your emotional cup is full, and the 10 of cups over here, don't forget where you came from and help those that were in your place. You know what I'm saying? And that will make your cup overfloweth with wealth of all sorts. And that's the God honest truth. Look at that. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, the Magician. Absolutely, Sagittarius Magician. This person's gonna make a move. This person's gonna take a chance. This person's gonna take a risk. I feel this person, this Sagittarius Magician, magic, something about magic, like almost a Houdini, almost like feeling, I don't know, kind of weird. Being the first in the major arcana. Yep. This artist, magician, definitely celebrity magician, celebrity over here. Okay, pretty crazy, huh? Shaman, trust in the higher forces. Shaman. Trust in the higher forces. Remember, if compromise and fairness, be assertive, okay? Please. Whoa, what was that? And reconsider a certain source. Yes. Yes, I feel like you're the one that's gonna make the effort. And this person doesn't think that it's very likely, that there's something very unlikely. No, not at all. That there's someone out there that would do that for that person. Of integrity, moral value. They think they need to choose a different direction. But yes. Yes. Timing, you're ready. You're fucking ready. You're ready and she's ready. And I'm ready. Damn, you're making me ready. Anyways, listen to your intuition. Life's short enough. You know what I'm saying? Compromise. Compromise. Forgiveness. What is going on now with these fucking cards? Opportunity. Forgiveness. Might be a romance if you do. Definitely abundance. Through forgiveness. Listen to your intuition. Wow. That's pretty powerful. And you're a person that likes to know why they do what they do. So that's a good thing, because I like to know why I do what I do. So that's it. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this. It doesn't look like anybody's had any questions. So there's no pendulum reads as of tonight. Hello everyone. Hi, Juania. Welcome. I'm your gal. I'm your one and only pal. I'm your shoulder to cry on. I'm here when you need me. There's over 3 years of content. You'll never get bored. I'm okay. How are you? And I mean, besides my disability, yeah, from a pit, yeah, and then this one over here, the metal plate. I know, craziness. Yeah, we all are. We're all making it through lessons. As long as you're willing to learn, that's all that is, you know, that's all that matters. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. Yeah. Let's see, let's see what your collective has to say real quick. I was selfish and stuck in my ego with the sun in Leo. They don't know how to tell you that, but it's true. All right, everyone. Well, that's a wrap. And I just want to say thank you so much. This message was specific. Thank you for joining me. I do a live usually every night. I did a little early today because I started a little early. And I was trying to test the analytics so I can get them right, and I think I am right. So usually I go live around 9:30, 10, between 9:30 and 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. And what else? Yeah, and I'm on for several hours. If not 3 hours, at least 2 or 3 hours. And I give you a thorough read. Usually we do yes and no questions, pendulum, trinkets, oracle cards, tarot, the oracle, sometimes we do a Bible verse. Like, greater is he that is in me than he who is in the world, so to speak. Anyways, it's an uplifting, high-vibing channel, only for positive, optimistic people. Pessimism is not welcome. So please keep it positive. I feel like you're ready at whatever this yes question. Just listen to your intuition. Everything's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? But yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, and share. Help me get I'm sorry, hon. Help me get 1,000 subscribers so that I could start the champions. Yeah. The champions, because we're all champions. We're all, that is going to be the champions or the superstars. I'm not sure yet. Because we're all superstars too. You know what I mean? Like, we all have the gift to work and the ability to do stuff. And if you don't, then, you know, that's sad. But if you do, consider yourself lucky. If you have your arms and legs and your hands and your toes, if you have pain, and everybody has pain and problems, but I mean, think about it. You're so lucky if you can walk. I'm so lucky I can walk. My doctors literally saved my life with this miracle drug. You wouldn't even believe with the edema. You wouldn't even believe it. I couldn't even fucking walk when I was on the brink of death when I came to Bishop, California. Brink of fucking death, left for dead. And a homie came and rescued me. I don't know why sometimes, but I'm grateful. Anyway, thank you so much. I love you all. Until next time, that's a message.